So if you intend to be a brand new fish owner and you're wondering whether you would like to own a betta fish or a goldfish, which is a better choice, then in this video we are going to run you through all the important points when it comes to the difference between owning a betta fish and a goldfish. So you can grab a popcorn, sit tight, and at the end of this video you will know all that you need to know about the difference between owning these two different types of fish, and hopefully by then you will be able to make an informed decision about what type of fish that you would like to own. So without further ado, let's get into it. So betta fish is actually also known as the Siamese fighting fish. So with that said, these are very territorial fish that are very aggressive towards plenty of other fishes that would be threatening their territory. But betta fish can actually have really beautiful colors, as you can see right here. And on the other side, goldfish originate from the koi family. And these are very communal type of fish, and they only have few color that ranges from gold, black, red, white to sometimes they have a bit type of spots type of color. And when it comes to the size of these fishes, betta fish has an average length of 5.7 cm when they are fully grown to be an adult. And under the right condition, a betta fish can actually grow to be as big as 3 inches or 7.6 cm in length. And on the other side, for goldfish, for most goldfish, they will actually be able to grow to larger than 15 cm in an aquarium. However, in the wild, where the goldfish has way more tank space, they can actually grow up to 12 to 14 inches, which is 30 to 35 cm in length. And heck, the largest goldfish in the world was believed to have been up to 19 inches, which is 48 cm long. Now, when it comes to how long these fishes can live, betta fish would actually be able to live up to about 1 year in a very small tank if you don't give them the right condition. But under the right condition, most of the time betta fish can actually live up to be in 2 to 3 years old. And in the contrast, goldfish can actually live for a really long period of time. If you take care of your goldfish properly, the average lifetime of a goldfish is actually at 10 to 15 years old. The longest lived goldfish on the record has actually lived up to be 43 years old. And when it comes to the food to feed them, know that betta fish are actually carnivorous animals whom in nature eat mostly insects as well as insect larvae. But there are plenty of commercial food pellets that are made from all of these animals, and food pellet made with shrimp, so that your betta fish should be able to get pretty adequate nutrition just by eating all this food pellet. On the other side, goldfish are actually omnivores. In the wild, they will eat plants, insects, and sometimes they even eat smaller fish. So of course, it is not as easy to match the complete natural diet of goldfish just like the betta fish. So most of the time, food pellet that actually mirrors this natural diet would be more than enough to take care of your goldfish. Now, when it comes to the tank size, there's a lot of different opinions when it comes to what's the best tank size for your betta fish. But in general, a minimum tank size of 2.5 gallon would be ideal. And for goldfish, people argue that in average 10 to 20 gallon would be ideal for one goldfish. But for goldfish, they actually produce a growth inhibiting hormone that will actually adjust their size according to their space. The longest lived goldfish had actually lived in the bowl its whole life. Therefore, but of course for both of these type of fish, we say that the larger your fish tank, the better it is for your fish. Now, when it comes to the community of the fish, betta fish are generally more aggressive, and therefore they actually need more things in their environment like live plant to simulate them. And because they are more territorial, they would prefer to be living alone. They would prefer not to be disturbed by other type of betta fish that can threaten their territory. And on the other side, goldfish should never be kept alone. They are a social animal and they will really enjoy the companion of the other goldfish. And when there are things that makes them feel uncertain, like when you are doing a water change, you can see all these goldfish that generally just clump together to support one another. So goldfish by nature, they are a social animal. Now when it comes to the water parameter of these fish, betta fish would require quite a clean water parameter with very low ammonia content. And on the other side, for the goldfish, because their physiology of the goldfish is they poop a lot more. Therefore, this poop will translate into a higher ammonia or nitrate content. And this means that you will need to actually cycle your tank. You need to make sure there are sufficient beneficial bacteria in your tank, as well as plenty of live plant and filter to ensure that your tank are very clean. Therefore, a goldfish will require a little bit more water maintenance, but with that said too, because of just how the goldfish are, they are a little bit more hardy and forgiving towards bad water parameter. So in conclusion, betta fish are beautiful, colorful fish. They are a little bit more territorial. So if you are thinking about keeping only one fish and you would like to have a smaller tank just to get started off, betta fish would be an ideal choice. On the other side, if you are thinking about keeping more than one fish, you want some companion for your fishes, then maybe goldfish is a good fish to start with, because unlike betta fish, you do not need to manage the aggression of the fish, you do not need to acclimate them to other species. They are just fish that go along very well with other type of fishes. And goldfish is also a little bit more resilient, but the downside is that for goldfish, you will absolutely need a larger tank as well as a lot more frequent water changes to ensure that the water parameter stays clean and your goldfish can live happy and long. Now, at the end of this video, if you find that you actually really like both of these type of fishes and you're wondering whether you can keep them together, you can check out our next video where we will talk about whether you can keep goldfish and the betta fish together. And if you like our video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. If you have any question, do leave a comment down below. And at the end of the day, if you would like to see more videos about betta fish, feel free to subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you in the next video.